welcome. Wait, wrong screen. Wrong screen. ah, wrong screen again. What's wrong with me? There we go. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Hi, chat. Hi, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Sorry. sorry that this took so long to do. I had everything all set to go, and then one of my neighbors, they needed help with something, and it took a lot longer than it really should have. So, this is the reason why we're so late today on the stream. 2 hours late, technically. 8, 9, 10, yeah, 2 hours late. God damn it. Yeah. But it's fine, it's fine. I hope everyone still shows up. I hope you can at least watch the VOD, because YouTube should not mess with us. This is a free film, and it's been free. It's always been free. The movie is technically illegal, or it was. Not anymore. Technically. So what are we watching tonight? Tonight we are watching the original, the first Nosferatu. The original Nosferatu is a 1922 German film, and is the first ever theatrical, is the first ever film adaptation of the original novel Dracula. Now, apparently there was another movie before Nosferatu that was based on Dracula. I think it was titled Dracula's Death, from when I looked up the trivia. Dracula's Death came out in 1921, so 2 years before Nosferatu, but there's no... The film has been lost to time. I don't even think it has any posters or footage of it. At least from what I can recall. I mean, I can just check real quick. Let's see if we can find Dracula Death 19... No, fake movie, all funny, isn't it? 1921. Alright, so Dracula Halala, I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, is a Hungarian silent film that was co-written and directed by Carlo Lavazzi. I sorry for Hungarian people, I can't pronounce that name. Oh, so there are official shots from the film. And that was our Dracula. That was our first ever on-screen Dracula. The posters look sick. I will go and watch that if I was a young old lad in 1921. Paul Kanza, you're our first Dracula? You are our first ever Dracula? Nito. Maryland, George, Ege, Funnyman. So, all original characters. These are none of the names from the novel. So, alright. So, a girl has frightening visions after visiting an insane asylum, where one of the inmates claims to be Dracula, and she cannot be sure whether they were a nightmare or real. Alright, so not even based off the book, really. Though officially thought to be a lost film, Though officially thought to be a lost film, film historian Troy Haworth wrote in his 2015 book, Tome of Terror, The print exists in Hungarian archive, but this is not the case, as explained by author uh, okay, Laszlo Tazamasi, who has translated the film official novelization and various promotional texts into English in 2020, during which he worked closely with the archive staff. He claims that the film's short novella adaptation from 1924 has been mistakenly thought to be the film itself by foreign authors. As such, the film is still considered lost, with approximately 90% of all Hungarian silent films. Aww, sucks. So it's gone forever. We never will know what the original Dracula was like. Instead of massacres, monster madness. Top 10 horror films. That's right, James did talk about this. It seems like a film he would cover. Ah, I love Monster Madness. I love it. It's not really the same as it was when he first started doing it. Hey, there's so many films. You can't cover them all, or cover them again and again and again. But yeah, that was Dracula's Death from 1921. This is the second adaptation of Dracula that was ever made, Nosferatu from 1922, a German film. Now, what most people don't realize about Nosferatu, unless you're a nerd who looks stuff up like me, that Nosferatu was not an official film. So the director, which I have his name right here, F.W. Merman, he wanted to make a Dracula picture and do a lot more weird occult stuff with it. It just my problem was Dracula was only about, let me see, my math is probably wrong, but Dracula was only around 20 years old, the original novel, because it came out in 1897. So there's copyright laws. He thought he could go around those laws by simply stating that this film is inspired by Dracula, and he changed all the names of the characters. Bram Stoker's widow was not having that shit. She was not having it. So she took the Furman and the company, which I think the company is called Piranha, or it was called something. It was something to do with the occult. She took them to the courts and got the film. Well, she sued them. She got the film basically pulled out of every theater, everywhere, and the judge ordered for all film stock to be destroyed. Luckily, though, the film was passed around outside of Germany around that time, and I think it was in the 70s or the 60s when they discovered some of the lost prints. So, thanks to a fluke or just people who wanted to hoard film prints, this movie has been saved. It would have been lost forever. No one would have known what Nosferatu was like, except for a few pictures at best. We would never gotten the 1979 remake. We wouldn't have the awesome meme by SpongeBob, and I don't know. Maybe lots of things would change if Nosferatu was destroyed as it should have been, or condemned to been. But yeah, that is the sad part. The company that did make the movie got sued. They got shut down. I'm not sure if Merman did any other films besides this. Let me see real quick. Oh yeah, he did some things. But Nosferatu, I'm guessing, is his most famous one. He did Burning Soil, Taboo, A Story of the South, and Sunrise. So I'm guessing all these are German pictures. 1927, 1927, 1926. Yeah, so I never heard any of these films. Oh, he did stuff for Faust. He did a film of of Faust in 1926. Now, I still never ever watched Faust or read the play, so I'm not even sure what Faust is about. I do know it has to do with the devil. Yeah, maybe I can read Faust on stream. I don't know, maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. But yeah, we got here late, so let's start the film up. Sorry, let me get this going. Sorry about this. Let's turn this up just a smidge. And pull that up like this. And I'm going to try to... Let me see if I can condense this screen a bit. Does that look okay? Or should I move out of the way? What do you guys think? I think like this. Then I can just... Boop. Make it like that. Make it like so. I'll make it like this. So my head will be a little bit in the corner. Alright, so let's get the show on the road. The original Nosferatu. Public domain, so no, we don't have to worry about copyright. Nosferatu, a symphony of horror. From the novel Dracula by Bram Stoker, directed by F.W. Merman, Albina Garu for costume sets. So I'm not familiar with this version of the film. The one when we did watch this last year, was it last year? It had a much more different score. It didn't have this opening. Because I know most people do their own little variations of the film when they release it to the public, but it's still all in public domain. They're going with the original names for the characters on this title cards. Because I know all the names of the original novel characters got changed. Of course, Dracula became Orlok, and Jonathan became Hutter, I think? (1838). The account of the Great Death in Whisper. Nosferatu, does this word not sound like the Saint bird calling your name at midnight? Beware you, never say it, for then the picture of life will fade to shadows. Haunting screams will climb forth from your heart and intercede your blood. I find the thing that, Nosferatu is a name that mostly just means vampire or undead. No one can tell what the word really means, or where it came from. I have reflected at length on the origin and passing of the Great Death in my hometown of Whisper. Here is the story. Once in Whisper lived a man named Hutter and his young wife, Ellen. Huh? And what happened to them? And that's our good boy Jonathan Harker. I mean Hutter. Aw, look at her playing with the kitty. Look at kitty. Aww. And that's Ellen. I mean Amina. I love the old cuts. That's a very energetic feel to it. So I need to stand up real quick. My body's gonna be all shaky. Oh, look at them. They're so in love. Oh god, oh my goodness. This is 1838. That is too explicit for these times. Control yourselves. Why did you kill them? Such beautiful flowers. The flowers suck and they deserve death. Oh my god, the lovely town square. Oh, straight? I'm not sure, I've never been to Germany. Except for a layaway flight. Not so fast, my young friend. No one can outrun the fate. Oh, Charlie, you're right, sir. You're right, sir. There was an estate agent named Knock, about whom all sorts of rumors circulated. The only thing for certain was that he paid his people well. Well, that's good. You need a good employer like that. And this is not okay. He is our Renfield equivalent, and Dracula's servant. He's already serving Dracula. You can tell by the letter, which is supposed to be written in Enochian, which is an old biblical language, language of the angels. So once more, we see the very early, not once more, but we see very early the influence of the occult, which wasn't as strong in the original novel. I mean, in the original novel, you have Dracula having all these demonic powers, but it wasn't very, you know, occultish. There's no explicit signs like pentagrams or stuff like that. Count Orlok, His Grace, from Transylvania, wishes to purchase a nice house in our little town. You could earn a tidy sum. Come on, think about it, Jonathan. Don't you have a beautiful wife? You might have to go to a bit of trouble. A little sweat and maybe a little blood. A lot of blood, actually. You might need to donate a pint or two. He's like, boss, why are you so close to me? Why touching my shoulder? Yes, yes. That is the perfect sacrifice to bring forth the master. I guess he's accepting the job. He wants a very nice empty house. A big old abbey. Probably. That's the abbey. Okay. That house. Across from yours. Offer him that one. Eh? Isn't it a good trade, don't you think? Off with you. Have a good trip, my young friend. To the land of phantoms. The land of phantoms? I think most people want to go to a place called the land of phantoms. The score for this one is very dramatic. Like, I love it though. I must travel far, far away to the land of thieves and phantoms. Now is thieves and phantoms? Oh my good boy, you're gonna die the moment you set foot there. She's having a panic attack. What are you guys snacking on? I got popcorn with jalapenos. That's my to-go movie snack. Popcorn, butter, salt, and jalapenos. Oh, there, love. We'll see each other again. Oh. I'm really laying down the smooches. I didn't really see that in some certain black and white films. Again, maybe it's just me just watching black and white American films. Thus, Hutter entrusted his anxious wife to the care of his friends, the wealthy ship owner, Harding. I cannot speak cursive, and his sister. So basically, this version of Lucy. Okay, I mean, that's a sick coat. That's a nice coat he has right there. Well, at night, this is at 10:30. I'd cut that shit. I'll do it in your own bedroom. Don't worry. I'm off for thieves and phantoms. Poor girl. They did something similar with her character in the remake. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with her in the modern remake. If this was shot in color, I would definitely say this is overexposed. Like, you get all of a sudden harsh shit pouring down right there. A young hunter traveled down countless sturdy roads until finally the Carpathian gleams above him. The horses pulled harder and harder. So wait, he just traveled to Germany, like, and Transylvania like that? No boat or ship? Well, then again, they're in Germany. I think it's closer to Hungary. It's Hungary? It'd be Hungary at the time. Yeah. It's a hard day of travel. The cocky foreigner and the superstitious I messed it up. The cocky foreigner and the superstitious locals. A staple in every Dracula film. You gotta love it. Quickly, bring me my dinner. I am on my way to Count Orlok's castle. Orlok. He said Orlok. He speaks the name of the vampire. He speaks the name of the vampire. No, young man. You do not want to see Count Orlok. He is big trouble. He's big trouble. You can't go anywhere further tonight. The werewolf is roaming the forest. And that is a hyena, not a wolf. Scaring the horses, though. Like, run, don't find us. I'll turn into a werehorse. Thank you for the room. Why are you staring at her like that? Look at that happy boy. Dun, 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 dun. This is score so weird. Like, it's curious, but it's also very. It's like too whimsical. Vampires, terrible phantoms, and 7 deadly sins. What do vampires to do with the 7 deadly sins? I mean, there's less and stuff. From the seed of half sprang the vampire, Nosferatu, who lived in feedeth on human blood. This unholy creature lived in sinister caves, tombs, and coffins, which are lifted with curses from the fields of the Black Death. We're bringing the Black Death a little bit more. So that was not part of the original Dracula. And notice how they never say that Dracula is a living corpse. Never say the Nosferatu is a demon, but by damn bodies. Because apparently, I don't think he ever says in the film, but the director wanted Orlok to be a creature created by Goliath, I think, like a prince, an archbishop of hell. So it's very weird change to the character, but then again, hey, maybe he's trying to get over the copyright, or maybe he really just wanted Dracula to be a more demonic force. Ah, the lovely horses. Are running free and wild. Also, pay attention that they mentioned the Black Death in that little notebook. Oh, we're reading again! A vampire, terrible phantoms. Such foolishness. These primitive people do not know nothing of culture. Yeah, I suppose to go with this is an overexposed shot. This was filmed with colors. Like, the light would be so damn bright, you have to color grade this immediately. Heck, I would recommend color grading it before you even edit the clip. Travel fast, travel far, where death is not that far behind. These are some really impressive shots, though. Yeah, move on. It's getting dark. That's beautiful. Say what you will, we stop here. I will not go any further into those death mountains. No, sir, I will not. They say the devil there lives in those mountains. We won't go? We got a bad feeling about heading across over the pass. He's like, these goddamn idiots. I'm wasting my time. I need to settle this transaction. Take your shit and get off my carriage. As soon as Hunter crossed the bridge, he was seized by the eerie vision he so often told me of. What are these visions? Ooh, look at that castle! the jump cuts. Oh, who's that handsome looking guy right there? Who's that handsome looking mug? Where do you think it be? Now, in the original novel, it is very hinted that Dracula may or may have not been the carriage driver who picked up Jonathan. It could have been a lesser vampire or some kind of other demon. But in most versions, they do try to make it seem that it's Dracula himself who brought Harker all the way to the castle. Get out. There! There is my master. I'm out. Gotta change my clothes before he notices. There he is. There he is. Get to him. How stiff and rickety he is. It already helps bring up the whole unnatural feel to the character. You get me waiting too long. It's almost midnight. The servants are asleep. Come, I will feed you. Jonathan, you don't know this man. End Act 1, start of Act 2. Reading over the contract. Yes, good, all in place. 27. I hate this. I hate how he's cutting the bread. It looks so stupid. Ooh. Let me see. Let me see. You hurt yourself. The precious blood. Back. Back, you monster. Back. Run, you take him. Can we not say it together? A little while longer. My lovely man. It's still quite a long time until sunrise. And I sleep by the day, dear fellow. I accompany with you to the dead. Nice gesture, nice gesture. So don't take it, Jonathan. Still don't take it. Come, let's have a tea and let's discuss. As soon as the sun rose, the shadows of the night retreated. Oh, that'd be uncomfortable. That looks uncomfortable to sleep in. Right, stretch it out. Here I know. So where's everybody? Should the servants be awake by now? Oh. The bite marks. Look at that lovely spread he had prepared for you. Now you'll be hungry when you look up. Lovely castle exterior shot. Oh, you think you're going harder? You can't escape. It was the Count's castle. My darling, dearest, do not be howled that you belong. The you before you and something. the something horrible machine just bite me on the neck, like by you be I can't pronounce that. When dreams deeply, this desperate cafe. Okay, but don't. The postman! Postman, come here! There's something important you must take. The ghostly evening lights seem to bring the castle shadow to life again. You're looking at him like, are you really gonna stand above me this entire time? And who is this? Oh, that's Mina, I mean Ellen. We are to be there as soon as I return. The wife has a lovely neck. That's a strange compliment, but okay, thank you. I'm buying the house. That nice deserves houses across from Guy's. From yours. They bought like a bunch of different properties. You see what you see. At night, that same Nosferatu is and digs his claws into his victim, is sucking himself on their life-living blood. Aware that this shadow door does not engulf you like a demonic nightmare. Put my fancy coat on. Oh, that is shot. I'd be scared too. I won't. Like, I ain't going down the hallway. It's great. Yeah, get out of here. Gotta get out of here. Maybe it was just a bad nightmare. And there he is in all his glory. Master Shrek as Count Orloff. Shrek's a good 6 feet 4 inches. So he really does have the opposing stature to play such a character. In that very moment. I feel like you missed a dialogue or something. Oh, look at that scar. Dude. She's jumping on. She's playing on the rails of the house? A doctor. Grab a doctor. Woo! I can send someone else in my castle. Oh, and close the door. This is mine. Call the doctor. Call the doctor. Just a mild clog of blood coagulation. Really? The doctor, Susanberg, Ellen's. The doctor described Ellen's anxiety to be as some sort of unknown illness. But I know that on that night, her soul heard the call of the Seth bird. Nosferatu was already on his way. I don't start something over. What is that? Go back real quick. Nosferatu was already spreading his wings. At dawn, Hunter set out to investigate the horror of the previous night. Bright and early. No, I wasn't. Yeah, you're watching these movies. Dewey's always on the job. We're feeling a little weak, maybe a little headache, a little cold everywhere. Just a strange thing I had to say in my diary. I went through every nook and cranny up and down this large castle with at least 100 different rooms. But I can't find anybody living here. No maid, no butler, no nothing. Makes no sense. There he is, having a little beauty sleep. Just get out of there while you can. Get out. I love this part where you see him loading up all the coffins. Like they speed up where he looks just unnatural enough. The final coffin. He just commands to let it glows by itself. The sun, it burns. Ellen, the sun burns. I'm going out there. Get out. Be free. The raftmen were oblivious to the strange cargo on the ship. Evil! They're transporting pure evil! The end of Act 2. Of course, it's already end of Act 2. It's been going on for 40 minutes? Yeah, that movie's only an hour and 28. Hey guys, I need to stop for 1 second. You know, I was just during the streams. Give us like a 5 minute or so little break. So let's take this chance to run to the bathroom, get another snack, whatever you need to do. So we'll come back in 5 minutes. So let's do that. Let's do that. All right, break. Okay, we're back. Hey, it didn't beat the 5 minutes. Yeah, but people who are here, how are you liking the film so far? How are you liking? How are you liking it? Am I talking too much during the movie too? Making little jokes and snides. I don't know. I wanted to react to the movie. I have to talk during it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I should. But yeah, so let's keep going. But so far, it's pretty different from the original Dracula. I mean, most book versions are not book movie versions are. You know, we got being Lucy, her three suitors. It's Helen's friend or Helen's sister, and her husband. Orlok is much more of a demonic presence than Dracula. He doesn't even look human. And oh god, also what's his name? The Renfield version, the Renfield character, who's completely lunatic. Because in the original novel, we get a sense that Renfield's insanity makes him acceptable to Dracula's manipulations. But in this version, he's full on evil. He wants to cause death and destruction with Orlok. It's his thing. He gets off on it. Let's keep playing the movie. He was brought to the hospital yesterday by farmers. They say he has fallen. He still has a fever. My goodness, how could this be? My child, return to us! Where is my son? Coffins. Coffins! Coffins! So many coffins! Filled with dirt and bones. Nosferatu was coming. Danger was on its way to Whisper. Professor Bulwer, who was then investigating the secret of nature and its unsatisfying principles, told me about it. Cactus filled with dirt, loaded into the soil mastered Shunner and Passa. I said a bunch of words that I didn't know are right. Look at those crewmen. The ship sets sail tonight. And you can actually tell this was filmed at night, too. You know, like a lot of the scenes are supposed to take place at night, but clearly filmed during the day. Pour off authority glass of something. Glass into Whisper, port embark to Whisper. Cargo 6 crates of dirt for experimental purposes. August 17, 1838. Check the so-called casket of dirt. Alright, sir, you're the boss. It really is just filled with nothing but earth. How quite strange. Rats! 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 Oh, the lovely rats! Hey, remember I told you about that Black Death metaphor mentioned in the beginning? You're gonna see why. I should note that in those days, Professor Bulwer was teaching his students about the stressful methods of carnivorous plants, one viewed with horror the mysterious workings of nature. Yes, because nature can be pretty horrifying. It's not a place for the look of heart. That is Professor Billner, or Van Helsing for this tale. No, oh yeah, fly. And a Venus fly trap. It's almost like a metaphor. Like a vampire, no? The vampire don't only suck the blood, they only dissolve the body. The Predator, as a Professor Nosferatu approach, it seems that the estate agent knocks. Something. The patient who was admitted yesterday has gone stark craving mad, sir. I thought he's talking about things of vampires and drinking blood to consume life and extend his own lifespan. Very freaky shit, sir. Nothing I see in all my years of service. Nox, you been doing okay, buddy? Blood is life. Blood is life. And the sun is dead. He yearns for the outside, to become one with nature, to dominate it and dominate the humans around him. He wishes to become vampire. And this one here is a poly with tentacles. Poly. Ooh, look at it dance. Look at the wickle. Transparent, almost ethereal. Okay, cool. More like than a phantom. Watch them. Spiders. See the spiders, the yummy spiders, sweet, delicious, yummy spiders. Calm down, Nox. Ellen was often spotted on the beach in the solitude of the dunes. Her eyes scanned the waves and the horizon as she pined for her beloved. This is a great shot. There were mentions of a beach a lot in the early parts of the novel, I think. But this is a fun little reference to that. We're just doing that bush, sir. What were you just doing that bush? Oh. It's coming. Can't you see in the distance? Working very dramatic. Sit down, sit there. My darling, dearest, do not be hold up that you are pretty cursive. It's not like I used to. I could do cursive really well in elementary school. The mosquitoes are a little terrible nuisance. Do just bite me on the neck, and I'd be anything to make it happen. On dreams that deeply and heartbroken. She's heartbroken. Share the news. Tell him. Tell him. No, I must go. I must go. Be home. As soon as possible. Yes, he must go. He must go. He must save his family. We arrive in Whisburg. Whisburg? How are you supposed to pronounce it? Right, the meet looks like a wonderful place to rob. The plague epidemic has broken out in Transylvania and in the Black Sea port of Varna and Gaza. Masses of young people are dying. All victims appear to have the same strange wounds on their neck, the origin of which is still mysterious to doctors. The Dardanelles have been closed to all ships suspected of carrying the plague. What's this one? Not the same thing. Then I flip through something else for a second. Oh, look at Knox being all happy for his master. Uh-oh. You guys are all about to be food. Strong. Sailor taken ill below deck. It's hilarious. Hilarious? What could have happened to him? Just a stripy young man. What the? What was that noise? It just said it can't be him. Just all. And 11. It's coming one of the best shots in the movie. spread like a source. It scored through the ship. But the first sailor that was infected pulls the whole crew down into the shark, watery gray by the light of the sinking sun. Something else. Are you trying to fly away? Trying to speed off? I'm going below. We're not back up again in 10 minutes. Where are you going, Joe? The rats. Look him rise under his grip. The vampire on the ship, a vampire, I tell you. No, there's such a thing. Ridiculous. But I'm gonna try this around me to be safe. Oh, look at that. Him on top of the ship. Oh, poor captain. The death ship is now a new captain. End of Act 3. Act 4. It's difficult to say how the weakened young hunter was able to overcome all the outbalance of the trip from New York. What did I say that? What did I say that for? Oh, where's the fumbling? I'm doing something with the voice though, real quick. It's difficult to say how the weakened young hunter was able to overcome all the obstacles of the trip home. Meanwhile, the steady breach held the breath of Nosferatu filled the sails of the ship, so that it flew towards its goal with supernatural speed. Fear her. The winds are coming. I'm gonna pick a flower if he really wants to. I must go to him. He's coming. Who's coming? What are you talking about? Jonathan, I mean Utter. Oh, that was a nice little section. Climb the walls like a rat. The master is near, the master is near! Let's go to him, let's go to him, let's go to the master! I must bring him first victims, first kills! Oh, blood for him to drink. Mondo says and he isn't here. Oh, that face, yeah, I was like, yeah, the German, yeah, this is the shit. I'm gonna do awesome kills here. Got him! I have wondered for a long time why it was said that Nosferatu took his coffins filled with dirt with him. I have surmised that vampires can only draw their shadowy strength from the cursed earth in which they were born or birthed. I love this orchestra. And this is just an eerie seeing him carrying his coffins to the various homes. I mean, there is one bad part, is you can easily tell they filmed this during the light. They have, I guess they didn't have the money to shoot at night. Or they didn't want to. Come on out. Come on out. There they are. See, I remember what the Black Plague references. Well, now it's here. The plague has arrived. Now, if it's reference of Orlok did some of the rats on purpose, or are they just a byproduct of him being there, we're not really exactly sure. Yep, okay, put this box over here somewhere. Where to? I follow this way. After all, you might talk to me. You're like, oh, I smell and love. It's never made to tear apart. Thank God you are safe. Everything will be alright now. Everything will be alright. Soon that damn vampire's defeated. It looks so awkward sometimes. I love it. And he gets a teleport too. To be fair, I think it said in the original Dracula he can teleport to some extent. Is he dead? Tell us, Constable. Yeah. The ship's captain didn't make it. Died of blood loss and shock. We looked everywhere. Not a living soul on board. Yes, nothing quite living. Maybe unliving would be the right word. If the music was a little more somber, this would work, because you have them carry out the dead bodies of all the crew people. The music should be a little more, I don't know, tragic. On a July 22nd, crew, besides myself, 1 henchman, 1 ship's mate, 5 sailors. Constable, I found something you might like. Yeah? Council down hall, we gotta figure out the business about this weird ass shit. And also examine the bodies is also important too. Just to point out the bite marks. July 31st. One sailor has taken ill fever. July 13th. Our sailor has taken ill fever. Mate is talking nonsense. Claims that an unknown passenger is below deck. Oh, there is. Mate is talking nonsense. Claims there's an unknown passenger under the desk. Rats in the hold of the ship. Danger of plague. I learned something. Danger of plague returns to your homes. Bolt up the windows and doors. And don't dare take a breath. Lingering in the shot. Could have seen they said, alright, you might be right. That's a little drummer boy, right? Oh, resourceful. Proclamation, be hereby decree that the municipal underthumling forbid the citizenry to transport the suspected plague straight to the hospital. And this shall only spread the plague through the streets of our own town. Oh my god, I'm looking for. What you looking at? In Act 4, Act 5. Why is there an Act 5? Oh, but his weird symbols on things again. Vandalizer! They're all shutting him out. He lost his influence. Another funeral. It's amazing. God, let's see. Hunter has fallen and made Ellen promise not to touch the book within, which had caused him so much frightening visions. But she found a strange ledger. Force immeasurable. Immeasurable? A night that same Nosferatu begs and bids you claims you. Got that? Beware that his shadow does not engulf you like a demonic predator. Get a term? Yeah, demonic. Deliverance is possible by no offer means but that an innocent maiden may give her vampire heed at the first crowing of the cock. This done by the sacrificing of her own blood. Yeah. So for Ellen to save the day, she has to give up her own life to distract the evil count. Woo! They often showed him, but it looks like he's watching us. What's that I look at you? Talk to me. What's bothering you? Talk to me. Ah, look at our old crazy man. Oh, the mob's here. Go, go. There it is. There's a lunatic. No, he looks so happy. Just because he mischief and mayhem. What's the image? Ugh. Beating up a scarecrow. That's actually him for a second. I forgot. I think I like that scarecrow. Oh, that's a beautiful shot right there. Ugh. What the blood? I must take it. I will take it. No, Helen, no, don't do it. He waits patiently for her to willingly give herself to him. Control yourself. Regain your senses. No, I must get her blood. She did it. She did it. He's like, oh god, this bitch actually did it? She actually wants me to do it? Okay. It's been a while since I actually got a yes, but I'm fine. He loves the token, he was listening. Jonathan, wake up! He's coming! He's coming! Butler. Get Butler. She did that to save you. Or something dropped. He thinks he's on the outside. It's an awesome shot. The German expression in this film is off the top. Her heart, she's gonna have a heart attack? Don't look at him. Ooh, that's I didn't notice that. How his hand is perfectly placed over, how the shadows basically pursed over her chest. He grips his hand. It looks like he's grabbing her heart, and she has that reaction. That's actually really good. Drink. They got knocks. Yeah, this is what. See, we need to bring that back, guys. We need to bring that back. Angry mobs. And they get the job done. Please, I'm not being serious. Not being serious. Here he comes. Here he comes. What the? Why does my body feel warm? Now I'm feeling really, really warm. Is that a cook guy here? The cook! The master's cook! No! The master fears the cook! The master! The master! Master! I'm gonna go to the master, help him! He fears the cook! He fears the cook! Ah, sunlight. Oh, that sunlight, I feel it. I know it. Sunlight. I never actually seen sunlight. Maybe I should take a peek. No! No! Ah! Ah! It burns! It burns! The light! The sun! The sun! It burns! It burns! No! The cook killed my master. The master is dead because of the cook. But yeah, that was the first time and only ever time, not only ever time, but that was the first time a vampire ever died by sunlight. Hata. 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 She dead. The monster is gone, but the beauty is no more. She saved us. She saved all of us. But at what price? And the truth bore witness to the miracle. At that very moment, the great death came to an end, and the shadow of the stuffed bird was gone, as if obliterated by the triumph rays of the living sun. Yes, yes. The end. That is the end. That was Nosferatu, everybody. That was Nosferatu. The first, well, not technically the first, but the oldest living vampire film. The first adaptation, or second adaptation, technically, of Dracula. How you guys like it? I hope it didn't talk too much during the movie. Because I have a feeling we were like, should I talk now? Should I not talk? Am I talking too much? Or there's parts where I didn't say anything at all, like when they caught Knox. But yeah, but that little thing though, that is technically the first time a vampire ever died by sunlight. I mean, at all. Because in most of the classical European myths, is that sunlight or the daytime affected vampires, but it did it in a so-so way, like it took away their powers or weakened them. Because if you if you read Carmilla, which came out 20 years before Dracula, Carmilla was out during the sunlight, and while it seemed to bother her, it didn't really hurt her. And in the original Dracula, whenever it wasn't the sunlight that hurt Dracula, it was the daytime. The daytime stole away his powers and made him weak. Like for example, if Dracula were to be out during the daytime, he wouldn't have all his supernatural abilities. If he shapeshifted into an animal, like a bat or a wolf or a fox, before daytime, it did not transform to his normal shape. Before then, he will be remain as that animal until the next night. So yeah, this was the very first time though vampire ever died in sunlight, and it just caught on. Like it just became part of vampire lore worldwide because this weird thing they need to do to try to kill the monster, which is really cool. It's really cool. I want to give you that little tidbit. I mean, yeah, this was fun. This was fun. And how do you guys like Orlok as Dracula? He is very different Dracula than the most versions, especially in the novel. He doesn't look like refined gentleman. He doesn't look like a proud soldier or an elderly aristocrat. He very much looks like a monster. He looks like some weird, freakish creature that came out of hell itself and doesn't know how to blend in with humanity. Which is technically what the character kind of is supposed to be. Also with his teeth in the middle, his pointy ears, his little hook nose, he does kind of look like a rat, which is funny because the whole thing with his association with the Black Death, that he is kind of like a rat. He is this big vermin spreading disease and death wherever he goes. Now, some people want to say that is kind of anti-Semitic, how Orlok looks. Also with Nox, kind of because the letters they exchange has like the Star of David and other symbols. Like a lot of people think there's a lot of anti-Semitic messages in this film, which I don't think it was the director, but one of the main producers of this movie was Jewish, so probably wasn't, but then again, I can know for sure. But if you gotta look back at the times where it was made, 1922, 21, Germany, it was kind of, well, not going to the war because that Hitler not something happening yet. But there was lots of negative stereotypes about Jewish people, about them being greedy, them being like, oh, we're going to spread and take over, which what Orlok does. But I really do think that the character of Orlok is supposed to be a symbolization of the plague, of illness and something coming to a foreign land and slowly killing and taking over. If Orlok was made today, it probably would have been COVID. I'm not sure that's insensitive to say right now, but let me be honest, it's kind of what he embodies. He embodies the great death of the time. And when the film was set place, 1838, it was the Black Death. It was actually made when the movie was actually made, like in 1920s. It would have been the Great Spanish Flu. Here, no. If Orlok were to somehow manifest into our world, coming back to life, it would probably have been COVID. It would have been the great disease he would embody and spread wherever he goes. Man, I'm just ranting at this point. But yeah, this was really good. I really love this film. I only watched it a handful of times, so it's good to go back to it whenever I can. But yeah, what did you guys think about Nosferatu though? What did you guys think about the movie? Please put it in the comments still. Like, even though the live stream can be over soon, just please still put in the comments. I do check all my comments, even if I don't always get to responding or liking it right away. I do always look at them. And that's really all I have to go say. I have to go to sleep soon. I gotta get up around like 6 o'clock in the morning. So early. So early. But it's gonna be fun though. Gotta babysit a couple of rascals. But yeah, until then, I've been your Hanyo, your Demon Cinephile. Oh, and also, we are coming back to this on Monday. Was it Monday? I said for the 23rd. What day was the 23rd again? Was it Monday or Tuesday? Monday. We're going back to this on Monday. And we are going to watch this one right here. Nosferatu the Vampire. The English language version, obviously. Nosferatu the Vampire is the 1979 remake of Nosferatu. And that one's really, really good. I like it even better than the original. Mostly because the portrayals of certain characters. It has the German expressionism isn't as strong, like you could say, like the artwork and look at the film isn't as great or strong as this one, but I think that it's still more meaningful to certain ways, certain ideas. I love the portrayal of Dracula. All the characters have a great I don't want to use the word evolution, they feel more fleshed out. And it stars Klaus Kinski, which I really thought he was a great actor until I started learning a little bit more about him. You can look that up on your own. I don't want to bring the party down, but that performance of Dracula is really great. You're gonna see that. I'm still not exactly sure if this film's in public domain. I don't know if YouTube is gonna throw a fit if I try to react to it. So I might just do that stream over on the Twitch, just to be honest. I'll do it here though. Hopefully I just get a slap on the wrist and nothing else. Please don't hurt my channel, YouTube. Just give me a quick notice now, and I'll edit around. I'll edit around it. Yeah, but yeah, I go. I love you all. This was fun. Let's have a great night or evening or morning, wherever you may be in the world. And I'll see you all in a few days for the 1979 version of Nosferatu. And then sometime after Christmas, y'all will get my thoughts on Nosferatu 2024. Okay, everybody. Be great, be good, cause a little of hell, and make sure Santa Claus visits your dreams. Bye-bye.